this off as best as I can. All right. So let's do a chest right here. Okay. And then do this. And then we're going to go straight down with that one. And then over like this. And then another one straight down. And then over like this. God, I'm terrible with these controls. I tell you what. Okay, and then we're going to have an input chest on this side. Facing this way, if I can hold shift. Good. And then an input chest on that side. And then we're going to cover this thing in levers. Okay, here we go. So, interesting thing 101. Right? Check this out. Are they... No. I'm all good here. Hey, I need to carry a big box from the garage to my house. Unfortunately, I can't do it myself. I wouldn't ask you, but it's urgent. Can you help me with that? Oh, well, Turd, I don't even know where you live. Just saying. You know, gaming, I am fat. I'm incredibly fat. It's a big problem. It's from eating. Eating and alcohol. Eating and alcohol and not enough sex or exercise or a healthy diet. A lot of things that cause that, really. Maybe I should change my ways. Or maybe I'm fat because I just like it. I don't know.
Isn't there a saying you have?
Fat and happy. I'd rather be fat and happy. So here we go. Stick the redstone in. Let's see which direction it goes. Oh, it doesn't go that way. Where's it going? Or is it just going so darn fast we can't see it? Oh, what do you know? It stopped right there. I wonder why. Because when you power a hopper, you lock it so that it cannot pass items. So what if I unlock, let's say, this one here? Oh, what do you know? That's interesting. It took an item. Only the one? Oh, what do you know? My items are over here now. That's interesting. That's very strange. Why did that do that? Because while this one is unlocked, it is now passing its items to the right. And because this one is locked, it is holding those items. And because that one is locked, it is not accepting items. So our natural chain went this way. All because I turned that one torch off. So what happens if I flip this one? Items are passing because there's only one in here. Oh, what do you know? Now they're down here. So, if I want to get them to the end, I have to unlock the bottom row. And now you can see them flowing all the way through into the chest. Does that confuse you guys? A locked hopper, a hopper with nowhere to go, will pass its items directly down as well as the direction that it's facing. So don't let this little direction mark necessarily fool you. It will also go straight down if there is a hopper below it. Oh, battle.
Wrong profile. You're using the bot.
Thank you.
Yep.
Appreciate it. All right. So we can screw these all up. And I can actually read where they're going to go. So because this one's locked, they're actually going to stop right there. But if I unlock that one, and I unlock that one... Oh, hold on. Let me go over one more thing first. Before I do that. Let me lock all these. Because there's one other important thing to note. Okay. Let's unlock that one. Okay, so everything's locked. except for the top row, right? And this one hopper here. That's it. Whole top row and that one hopper. Okay? Let's take our redstone. Let's throw it in our chest. And let's see what happens. Oh, there's one item in here. But why are they filling up here instead of going to the right, where that's where they're supposed to be pointing? Because hoppers will always try to go down first. No matter which way they're pointing, they will always try to go down first. So the only way to get items travel across this top lane is to lock this level of hoppers. It's the only way to do it. So for instance, I got some points. Thank you.
Oh.
Let me get my redstone back. Now, my redstone should be going across this way. There it is. And going down. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. It's actually not going over here. It's actually going this way. Because this wall doesn't extend all the way. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Well, the nice thing is that because of this mechanic is incredibly useful. We can use it for all kinds of stuff because of the fact that it always tries to go down, right? That sounded really bad.
Yeah, it did.
Okay. All you have to know is that if you apply power to that hopper, you lock that hopper. I mean, I can sit here all day and play with this thing. By the way, I built one of these in my creative world once. I loved it. It confused the crap out of me. I was like always trying to figure out where the hell stuff was going to end up. So it should end up here. No? There. See? Because this one's locked, it won't accept new items. So it went down to that torch and then over to the right. Boom. And now it's locked there. So if I want to unlock it, I either have to unlock that one and that one or that one and that one. So let's do this. Let's unlock that one and that one. And then they should flow down this way. Isn't that crazy? That's so crazy. So when I was building my auto smelter, I couldn't figure out how hoppers worked to save my life. And once I built this wall like this with all these torches and all these levers and just started flipping stuff and putting items in it and seeing where things went, that's how I figured out how hoppers work. Okay? It took me better part of an hour, you know, to just throw items in and see where they went. Throw items in and see where they went. Okay? I think it's cool. I think it's cool. And I use this on the daily nowadays. I can't tell you how many hoppers I go through in a day. I think I probably went through almost 2 stacks of hoppers just today. Just today. Oh, and by the way, these things are garbage. Okay. They're useful if you're going small distances. 2, 3, or 4 at best. At best. Preferably 3 or less. Okay? Preferably 3 or less. After that, don't even bother. Do yourself a favor and do an ice elevator. Okay? A glass, solid glass elevator. If you guys are curious how those work, I can build one for you real quick. That's not a problem. Okay. You just make a freaking hole. You make it 2 deep. You put some ice in it. I don't think it matters whether I use regular ice or packed ice. Okay. Then you got to put some fence in it. It's got to look like that. It's got to look like that little T right there. Okay. And then you get yourself some glass. And you cover it up with glass. On all sides. That. On the front and the back. Okay, and just give yourself like a little hole at the top. And then, you know, we'll just put it... I wasn't even thinking about actually, like, completing this, but now that I'm here, I might as well just put a hopper, put a chest. Okay, put the glass around it. That way, you know, it can hold it. Okay. That way my items will flow up. They'll flow into the hopper. They'll flow into the chest. Right? Some water... Make sure it flows far enough, and it doesn't. Isn't that just my freaking luck? Okay, let's shorten it by 2. This is just an example, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't have to be perfect. I think that'll work. I think that'll work. So now we throw items in it. And the item should get caught. It should go up in the glass. I don't know if I threw it quite right. Normally, you would have, like, a dropper here, dropping these items for you. And there we go. It sits in the hopper. I think that... Is that not actually sitting in the chest correctly? Is that what's going on? Because it's like glitching out of there, and it normally would just pick it up, like, no problem. Or, you know what another idea would be? Let's do this. This I think this would look cooler anyway. So let's do this. Ah! There, like that. Let's do that. Ah! See, if you don't use a dropper to make sure that your items go straight in every single time, you'll have issues. And sometimes they can get caught like that. Like, why is that getting caught like... Oh, because the glass doesn't go all the way up. That's why. That's why. Okay. Let's do it like that. Why do I... Am I missing a piece of glass or something? I can't tell. I can't tell. Here we go. Here we go again. Try it again. There we go. So that actually worked. I don't know what I did wrong the first couple of times. But that worked. So that's all you do, okay? And you just set a dropper, like, right freaking here, facing down. So I actually dug down and put a block over my head. You know, that way I could drop a dropper facing straight down. Like that. And then I have my hopper pointing into it like that. Right, and then I have this same hopper clock, like this, feeding this. So, let's get some dirt. Let's pull the water back one space, I think. And let's get a little bit more dirt in here. And oh wow, that's interesting. Stack comparators, stack repeaters, and I want some redstone dust. Okay, so get a comparator, and you put a solid block down. And then you put a repeater out of that. And that's not actually supposed to be water. That's supposed to be dirt. And did I just kill my water? I sure did. Okay. This was actually the hardest part for me, was getting this flow correct. So this is probably not going to work 100%. Just take this as an example at best, right? So there you can see the items are flowing into the water. And you can't actually see them because... There we go. There we go. They actually move so fast on the ice that they glitch sometimes. Which is why you have to place your dropper in the right spot, and so on and so forth. But... yeah, see, this isn't working 100%. It's getting a bit of it, but there is some loss here. Let's just try kind of a patch job here. It's a horrible patch job, but whatever. Normally I would never do this. Normally I would move everything around and shift everything around until it worked. And then I would complain that it didn't work the way I wanted it to. And then I would move everything again, which is what I did originally when I built this damn thing. Oh, there we go. That's working okay. Like, I don't understand that mechanic, how they come out and they disappear again. Is that because it's not ticked out too? Was that it? There it was. No, those are still disappearing. Try and tick it out 3. It's like all the way around the corner when it vanishes. Or am I just not seeing it? Oh yeah. Okay. They're actually flowing up. Alright, cool. So that's the basic design. Long story short. What did I miss in chat? Holy crap.
I don't know.
Well, that's pretty awesome, Jelly Tot. That's pretty awesome. You can bypass the copyright filter by playing songs below a certain decibel. Probably can, Voidzoid. But I don't care. Do that. What's up, Gilroy fan? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. How are you today, homie? I miss anybody else? I don't think so. Does anybody want to see anything else as long as I'm doing redstone work? I'm sure somebody's got to have questions. I mean, I've just built a whole crap ton of instructor aids.
Actually,
If you say gold pressure plates, I'm going to stab you.
No. With the hopper chain, will it still work if there is if there's a wall covering the redstone torches? Like, will it still power? Because I know torches
Hoppers
will
don't have to
power.
be... Hoppers themselves aren't naturally powered.
Okay.
Okay, so you run hoppers without redstone normally.
Okay.
Like if I just wanted to... You're a fan. Nya-nya. You get a nya-nya. Everybody gets a nya-nya for following. Connor Butt. Nya-nya. You get a nya-nya as well. Thank you very much for the follow, homie. Appreciate that. So I'm just going to turn this entire torch tower off, right? So the whole torch tower is off. Okay, I throw a piece of glass in the system. It's going to go straight the way that it's pointing naturally down here and into this chest. Boom, glass. Okay. Right. That's the way... So hoppers don't run on redstone. They have their own internal clock mechanism. The only time you want to do crap like this, where you power one, is when you intentionally want to lock it.
Mm-hmm. Like if you wanted to create this for a lock system, but you didn't want all those redstone torches showing, and you wanted to put a wall like in front of the torches, but you still wanted that locking mechanism, would it still work with that wall? Like if you wanted certain hoppers locked.
That's a fantastic question. How about we find out? We'll just do it, and we'll answer the question.
Okay.
And I just took out my stone. Okay, so that's powered. So you can see that torch is on. It's not supposed to be on. So let's apply power to that stone. Let's do it this way. Okay, to apply power to that stone, we need to do it like that. So now that stone is powered, So we need to find out if items move through the hopper. So we put items in it, and the items do, in fact, move through the hopper. So that doesn't work.
Yeah.
The way that most people do it is they actually just run their redstone either on top of the hopper, because you can put redstone on a hopper. Like if I want to lock it, you can actually sit up here and you can actually put redstone on the hopper like that.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay. Like that. And that would be locked.
Yeah.
Okay. In fact, I'm not entirely sure that you have to go that far. I believe you can go like that, actually. That would work. I think that would work too. That does work. That's locked. Okay. So in this case, you would do it like that, and then you would just put your blocks on top of it like that, and now nobody can see that that top hopper is locked. Even though it is. Kosher?
That's pretty cool.
Why is Billy banned?
I think he said gold pressure plate.
Did he?
Let me see. Let me go up. Where's Billy? Yep, gold pressure plates, and then it banned him.
You know what I ought to do is I ought to set that as a keyword for the bot. That'd be hilarious, because Jerry would come in here and he would say gold pressure plate, and the bot would just ban him. And he'd call me up fucking crying on Skype. What the hell, dude? That'd be funny. All right. Anybody have any more questions before I go get something to eat and go to bed? Because it has been a really long day. So I have been up all freaking night. It's not an auto ban, is it? No, it's not an auto ban. Somebody banned him, dude. Somebody thought it was funny and banned him. I can actually check. I really care to. Trist wants to see a pit trap. Trist wants to see a pit trap. Okay. Well, what kind of pit trap do you want? Because most pit traps... Chili Tot wants a lullaby. No, it's too early. It's too early for that. It's too early for that, Jelly.
Oh, God, yeah.
Too early. Okay. There are a lot of pit traps out there. Okay. Most of them involve droppers in a straight-up fashion. Okay. Like this. Solid block in the middle. Lava surrounding the entire thing. And then a stone pressure plate in the middle. Right? And then, the way you hide this... Okay. Is by doing this. Come in! Okay. I'll be right there, Mama. So you would make a snow golem, which obviously is not going to be created here for us. And then you would just make one at every single location. And then you kill the snow golems and you cover the whole thing in snow. And then people don't see your trap. Right? Because when you have stone next to that... Yeah, no, it's fine, dude. It's fine, Insty. When you have stone next to it on all sides, okay? And like I said, this is a very simple one. When you have stone next to it on all sides, and then you have snow carpeting it, right? And I'm not actually sure if you can lay carpet on it, so let's try that. Let's see, just see if we can put carpet over it. We can. Hey, what do you know? Okay. The carpet doesn't look as good as the snow. Do the snow. Okay.
Yeah, because then it hides the pressure plate a lot more.
Yeah. So this would be your inside wall or whatever. Okay. And of course your house would be up here and yada yada yada, and you would have a hidden lever that goes down to your area, and you always want your area's hidden door to be a 1 by 1 like this. That way they have to hit it when they fall. Okay? Just like that. So when they come in, boom. Okay? And you also want this area to be dark. That way they don't see it very well. And that's a really good one, because once you're down here and you've hit the button, boom, you're trapped in here. You're screwed. Okay? And sometimes people will even go so far as to dig out the extra signal like this. And run it up somewhere to, let's just say, the door that you came in by. But we'll just call it a piston door or something like, yeah. No, I want to go one more out. Something like this. No.
Oh my god.
What's up?
Wait. I think Void got purged for some reason. Oh, he said a word. He triggered a word.
What word did he trigger?
Nazi.
You're kidding.
I am not.
Okay.
He said I activated grammar Nazi mode and it can't be stopped, and it purged him. Yeah, he's been doing that in chat for a little while.
All right, so now when you step on the pressure plate, it closes the block that you just came in on. Now you're locked into the room, surrounded by lava, burning alive, miserable, and wishing that you had never tried to steal from a wood elf that had a slight knowledge of redstone. Okay, this is, by the way, if you've never been in a room like this, is a friggin' miserable place to be. Because you're pretty screwed. You are pretty screwed. And the ironic part is the only way to get out of it is to actually burn to death. And you're going to lose all your items. It's like a velociraptor testing the walls. They remember. There you go. How's that, Trist? Is that good enough for you? Have been spotted in patrolling. We need to fix that. TNT cannon. Oh, the irony. Where is it?
It's
Where is it?
It's like somewhere a little far from here.
I thought it was off on JD's side. Here we go.
Okay.
TNT cannon, he says. TNT cannon you want, TNT cannon you get. Oh. How the hell do I get the freaking crap on top of this? There it is. Like that.
It's a lot of redstone just for cannon. Whoa! That thing shoots far.
Oh yeah, it does a great job. Does a phenomenal job.
I forget who built this.
Drew Drew built
Oh,
this.
Drew did.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said something. He said it would be. He's gonna use it for factions, and
Yep.
never played factions. So I don't know what a cannon would be helpful in factions for.
All right. Time for a live fire exercise, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh God. Oh, you put TNT on it. Gotcha. That actually did not.
It didn't move the TNT.
No.
Does TNT not move other TNT like this?
Oh, it's supposed to.
The TNT didn't fall when the pistons moved.
Oh yeah, they don't have a. They're not like sand. Oh, TNT's off. That's why.
Ah, we can't use the TNT like that. Aww. So we're just gonna have to settle with throwing sand.
But I do get an idea. Oh,
Whoa.
That'd be so cool in my house, since I live on the mountain. I could just fire off into the city.
So this is like super duper simple, right? Push button switch activates the redstone, which activates first activates these three. 1, 2, 3. Boom.
Yep.
Like the instant you pulse, right? Then these are all on 1 tick delays. Okay, 1 tick delay, right? And then you have this long ticked out repeater chain that goes to this, right? When this removes power, okay, by pushing that redstone block out, removes power from this, which causes these to retract. And when those retract, sand falls, system goes boom. Okay. I'm actually not entirely sure what these are for. Oh, these are additional TNT dispensers. I don't even know if he's using those.
I don't think he is.
Well, he must be. But I don't think it's ticked out correctly. If that's ticked out correctly, I can tell it's not ticked out correctly just from looking at it. It's actually activating too early, and this is still here in this location. So water causes all the TNT to go this way. It pulls out, boom, and off you go. Real simple. Real simple. No, you were not allowed to talk about World War II in this chat.
And it's kind of stupid to ask why, because a lot of people can get offended. Let's just say that.
Well, it's because most people come in here and they use the word, well, they use a lot of words and a lot of racial slurs. Mm-hmm. And when it's not racial slurs, it's slurs against the Jews, generally speaking. The Jewish population get a lot of crap from all the 13-year-old little boys that come in here and want to be big old men.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. I've had enough. If there are no more questions, we're just going to play with our snakes today. Sand snakes. Sand snakes. Sandworms of Arrakis, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for showing up. I'm going to be hosting somebody. I will be posting a link of the person that I host in chat. Please go there. Give that person your support and your love. Passy's like, I love it when they do that. I love it when they behave that way. Such children. All right, guys, I'm out. And make
Right.
sure that you click on the link, please. And now I need to get the dashboard like super quick. See who I'm hosting. If I'm hosting anybody. I'm being hosted by one channel.
I think
Is
you're being
there
hosted by what's
is
his name?
Elsvark? Is
Ellsberg.
there
Yeah.
is there no one to host right now? There may not. There may not be anyone to host right now. Oh, Buttered Loaf is. Yep. Buttered Loaf is hosting somebody else.
Let's see.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna /host this person.
Holy Donuts wants to become so high so you can become Y Walnut. How did what? What Holy Donuts? No, I ever get 10 game giveaways. These aren't even real. Like, look, they're still going up now too.
Whoa, this person's got a lot of followers.
Mr. Worm 1, you are playing Minecraft.